easy to do, but it is so difficult. It is the formation barrel roll. It's difficult to do because the man on the outside has to cover more distance by moving his throttle forward than the man on the inside. So no two throttles are matched up during that barrel roll. Now, once again, Charlie will be bringing the team back in for the formation loop. We'd like to tell you about Eagle number 2. He is on the right wing. His name is Tom Poberezny. Tom Poberezny was one of 5 U.S. team members to bring home team championship from competition, international competition held in Solande Province, France in 1972. Not content to rest on his laurels, he became the 1973 National Aerobatic Champion. He is the Vice President of the 125,000 member plus Experimental Aircraft Association. Foundation. He is Convention Chairman for the world's largest aviation event, the big EAA fly-in held each year in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. He was the chief pilot for the movie Cloud Nation. Winner of the highest award given to anybody in the air show business, the Wilkinson Award of Excellence. So as Charlie calls for the split, now the team gets into line abreast, or wingtip to wingtip, one of the most difficult formations to fly, as the wingmen zoning in on Charlie have to look directly over their shoulders. Right about in here, Charlie calls at airspeed 0 for the hammerhead now. All 3 airplanes slow down and go from straight up to straight down in a line abreast hammerhead turn. As they come back in now, we'll watch for the wingmen to have changed position. It is now Tom Poberezny on the left. And it is Gene on the right, and Charlie still in the middle. Right about in here, Charlie on the stick to the tune of about 3 Gs. Off to the right, pulling up next is Gene Soucy, and last but not least is Tom Poberezny. On the way up, Charlie does a quarter roll, Gene does a quarter roll, Tom does a quarter roll. Charlie sets up for the hammerhead turn. On the way down, let's watch for the 3/4 snap. Right about in here, same thing for Gene, 3/4 snap, same thing for Tom Soucy. Correction for Tom Poberezny. Once again with Gene in the center. And all 3 airplanes combined into one. The loop with a snap roll on top, right about in here. The Eagles brought to you by Coca-Cola. Now finish out the right side of that loop with a snap roll on top. Now once again, all 3 airplanes pulling up into the blue across the top. Setting up to the upside down position. Down on the 3/4 line. The snap roll and a half back to right side up position to get them back in formation once again. Now, watch for the team to get back in formation very quickly. The mark of a good team is everybody heads for a predetermined spot over the real estate, predetermined altitude, and a predetermined speed. They do that by keeping each other in sight, and quite often, to not lose vision on your team member, special gift that they call until late last night, the team came up with what they thought would be the perfect gift for you. So watch for Charlie to do the half roll. The wingmen pull back on their stick. The Eagles are about to unwrap that gift for you from Charlie Hillard, Gene Soucy, and Tom Poberezny. Your gift, the heart of an Eagle. How about that from the Eagles? A big round of applause, but they are not finished yet because the wingmen, that's Tom and Gene off on the left. It's Charlie off on the right. Now as they come back in towards one another at speeds close to 500 miles per hour, the team will be setting up for the opposing loop. Charlie will be in the middle. He will have to he'll lose sight of the team right about in here. Now, careful not to drift over into your team member's territory. Now watch this as they get back in formation. As if by magic, the wingmen do the or you can say Eagle Aerobatic team, they are back in B formation once again. Now, as they bring the team back in, I'd like to tell you about the man on the left wing. He is where you are invited only as a past national or world champion. He is a captain on the DC-9 for a major airline in the U.S. Gene Soucy, the left wing, Eagle number 3. Line abreast or wingtip to wingtip formation. Back into B formation once again. Now, as Charlie picks up altitude, they're getting ready for the next maneuver. If you have a video camera or a still camera, this will really work. Look, Each team member will pick a different point on the compass, and we will have the down bomb burst. There's the 1/2 loop. Charlie will point the Eagle 2 Special, the Coca-Cola Special, straight towards the ground, and the split, the call for the break right about in here. Tom Poberezny going to the right, Charlie Hillard going to the left, and out at Air Show Center is Gene Soucy. Photography on the down bomb burst. This time, Charlie will do what's called the up bomb burst. They'll be diving the Aerobatic team as Charlie calls for the smoke on right about in here. The throttle is full forward. The props go into supersonic. And here, Charlie establishes the vertical. He looks out to left and right. He does the half roll. Gene does a quarter roll. Tom pulls back on the stick, and we have the up bomb burst. Now that leaves Charlie moving off to the right. Tom Poberezny moving off to the left, and Gene Soucy moving away from us at Air Show Center as they get ready for the collision for head-on series of maneuvers. But first, Gene Soucy is going to come in and show you why he was the 3-time national aerobatic champion. As right at Air Show Center, he'll execute the 5G pull-up right about in here. Directly to the right, layer flight to the right, 1/4 roll, then reverse direction all the way around. 1 complete vertical roll and cap it off on top. In the meantime, look at Charlie off to the right and Tom off to the left. They'll be coming back in and doing the opposing 4-point hesitation roll. Once again, Charlie right off the deck with a smoke on. Tom coming in from the left. Right about in here, they go into knife edge flight. Position is number 2. The knife edge is number 3. And back to the right side out to number 4. Now, high into the right is Gene Soucy, who has issued the challenge. Whatever you two guys do to the horizontal, I will do to the vertical, and that's a promise. So Gene's going to be looking for about 180 miles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He has done it. But meantime, watch for Charlie and Tom to come in at Air Show Center. Right at Air Show Center. Look around right in here. Look out for the head-on snap. Okay, now the head-on snap has Charlie moving up. He'll be pulling up, going into knife edge flight right about in here. He's looking low and to the left at Tom Poberezny, pulling up on the left. He'll be joining up with Tom as he rolls to the upside down position. That means Charlie's off to the right. Tom and Gene off to the left. As they come into Air Show Center, both Tom, that he can do with Tom. And Gene Soucy, watch right in here as he completes the up vertical snap. Watch for Tom and Charlie to duplicate that maneuver to the horizontal once again. Now the team joins up once again with that bit of artistry. Once again, how about a big round of applause for our friends from Coca-Cola who are bringing you the Eagle Aerobatic team, but the Eagles have not finished yet. So make sure the camera is low roll as neat as can be. Now, the wingmen tuck in. Remember, Charlie is doing all the work, flying upside down, hanging. All the blood rushing to his head. He says, wait a minute, hold it. I'm the leader of the team, and I'm doing all the work. I got to teach these wingmen a lesson. So off to the right, he pushes forward on his stick to gain altitude. The wingmen pull back on their stick. And in a 3-second period, he has turned the tables on the wingmen as Charlie is now in the right side up position. And the wingmen, Tom and Gene, are upside down, still flying that V formation in inches from each other. The flip, flop, park. Now, right about in here, everybody does a beautiful roll. Back to the right side up position. Watch the team very carefully. If you see a formation change, we are in for a lot of excitement. We'll see. It's going to happen. Gene is left. The left wing. He is going to the right. Tom has left the right wing, and he is going to the left. And Charlie Hillard has relinquished the lead. Now, this next maneuver is one that if you have a weak stomach or a faint heart, close your eyes. Do not watch this next maneuver. However, if you like excitement, keep your eyes on the Eagle Aerobatic team as they come back in. Facing us, it will be Gene Soucy off on our left, pointing towards us, flying on the right wing. It will be Tom off on the left wing on our right, flying toward us. And it is Charlie Hillard who has given up the lead in trailing the team. This particular formation is called the Texas T. If you have a video camera, when I say start now, start the video camera. If you have a still camera and I say start clicking now, start the continuous clicking action of your camera. If you're squeamish, close your eyes now. Okay, the team is led in once again by the wingman. It's Charlie behind. It's Tom off to the right. Gene off to the left. They call for the smoke on. Start the video cameras now. If you have a still camera, start clicking right about now as they pull the switchblade. Now, once again, in a very short period of time, the team will be forming up. And we'd like to take you back in time. The year was 1972. The location outside of Paris, France. The site of the 1972. In the final days and hours of competition, it took Charlie Hillard to complete this next maneuver. It's an up vertical roll, but they had never seen this part. When Charlie shifted the airplane in reverse, started to come down backwards, but through the torque of the engine, still rolling the airplane. The judges came off their feet. They had never seen a torque roll before. They scored. To become the world aerobatic champion and lead his team to Gene's championship. How about a round of applause for the Eagle Aerobatic team? All three men fighting for the honor of the United States of America in international aerobatic competition. The Eagles have been together longer as a team than any other civilian team or military team ever has or probably ever will. And once again, the team has been brought to you today and will aileron roll.